Alright everybody, it's finally happened. The Metal Hand of God podcast has finally got an online merch store. It's located at teepublic.com. That's right, teepublic, T-E-E, public.com. Go there, to their website, type in MHOG, and a variety of art designs will pop up, where you can put them on t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, pandemic masks. That's right, we also have pandemic masks. The new fashion accessory for the year 2020 into 2021. We have wall art, notebooks, mugs, pillows, pins, you name it. Hey, you want stickers? Magnets? How about a phone case? That's right, you can get an MHOG phone case just by going to teepublic.com. A variety of sizes and colors, and the quality is hands down the best you're gonna find. That's right, MHOG merch store at teepublic.com. You're part of the family. Might as well really be part of the family and grab yourself an MHOG tee at teepublic.com. Thanks for listening to the MHOG podcast and for all your support through the years. We want to see those t-shirts outside, so go to TeePublic, order your MHOG merch today. teepublic.com.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
And welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and that fine gentleman sitting over there by the beach is...
the Rum Guy.
And, yeah, hey, how's it going, guys?
I think everybody's doing okay. Everybody's excited. It's a whole new world.
It's a whole new something. So we had our election, it's still kind of going on right now.
Going on for a while.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll have an ending to this until at least till December, till the last vote is supposed to be in.
Yeah.
I'm a little foggy on all that stuff. I don't like to talk politics on the show too much and do things like that, but I'm still confused on how that we have a day. It's called Election Day. All votes need to be in by 9:00. Why the fuck are we still getting votes? Why are we still collecting these votes? I don't understand. If they weren't in there by 9:00, they should not be counted. My personal opinion, I'm not for either one. If it's for Biden, cool. If it's for Trump, cool. I don't give a shit. I don't think it's fair either way.
I think this has just set a weird precedent because I don't think we've... I'm not quite sure back in the Spanish flu epidemic. I'm not sure if there was an election, if that was election year or not offhand, but I do know that this has just been a weird election. However, yeah. A lot of people were angry about not about the candidates, but about the process because it is so different from the norm and so bizarre. And I really think. I was sitting around thinking about it. I was like, why are all these people so angry? I don't understand. I mean, it's just what it is. It is what it is. Then I actually kind of thought about it, and I thought, well, it was like, I kept hearing, well, we didn't anticipate this type of voting turnout. Well, shouldn't you do that every 4 years?
Right.
Shouldn't you? I mean, just because this election was so massive,
right.
One of the tightest races in American history. This has been I've never seen a presidential thing like this before in my life. But every 4 years, you should be ready for people to vote. God damn, don't you want them to vote? You should have enough people there to go, okay, we're counting these. Not going, well, we didn't have enough people to do it, or we didn't have to do this.
Right.
It just seemed like, oh, we're only going to have 50% turnout.
Yeah,
Or,
I know.
we're only going to have 40%. No, you should always expect, this is your population of your country.
Right.
You should, in your mind, go, if every household votes, this is what we need to be looking at.
It's just completely ignorant to me. And I know this sounds like I'm a pro, one side or the other, but I'm really not, guys. I'm really not. But what I think the problem too is, personally, I think mail-in ballots should be not mail-in ballots, because we're gonna have a bunch of fucking
People singing.
yeah. I think those should only be allowed for our military and people who are U.S. citizens that are overseas, or the very elderly.
Yeah.
I don't think people who should, and from, you have to be like the age of like 70, not to go stand in line. Mm-hmm. I get it. It's a pandemic, guys. I understand. But I don't know. There's just so much weird shit. It's a weird thing, because I have to be there. I have to hand these people my license and prove to them who I am. You know what I'm saying? But if I got a mail-in ballot, I could just put my name on it and send it in, and they have to take that as who I was.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of great ideas how people have thought about changing the whole voting thing through the years. I mean, of course, we don't want to do everything electronically. We understand that, because
hackers.
Jesus Christ, fucking Target gets hacked.
Right.
But can you imagine the election? But the one thing that's really cool is that somebody came up with, which was really, I thought, a really good idea, with all the safeguards that are in place. When you renew your driver's license, you can put follow me on this. You can put Democrat, Republican, or Independent as what you want to do. You can, that'll automatically vote that way unless you change it. Unless you decide, you know what, I don't like my Republican candidate, or I don't like my Democratic candidate this year, so I'm going to go in prior to everything to the DMV and change my,
affiliation or something?
Affiliation, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. And that way, by the time the election rolls around, the big election, the time to vote, you've been hearing fucking ads for months and months and ripping signs out of your yard and all that other shit from all these candidates. You can just vote party that way. Or if you want to manually do it, then you can go, okay, I'm going to go on and suspend my affiliation, but I'm going to manually go into the polls and vote that way. But
that's a cool idea, man. I really think that's cool. My affiliation is independent, or I don't actually have one. I don't believe.
I'm straight.
If I remember what my voter card said, I don't think it says anything. I think it just says non-affiliated or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, I'm. That's what's great about this time of year when it comes to it. It shouldn't matter. I mean, a lot of people are diehard party voters, no matter what, and I think that's great. That's fine. That's good. Do what is good for you. That's what the whole voting thing is. It's
your choice,
right? But the problem this year really was, and like I said, we're not going to dwell on this too long. The one thing that we had this year was we did not have a clear stance on policy because of what's going on with this pandemic this year. That was the number one priority. And it turned into more of a tighter race than most people thought. But really, I think a lot of it had to do with we don't like one person more than the other. It didn't have anything to do with the other person. It was just they just weren't that guy. So we're going to vote for this guy.
Yeah. I mean, look,
there's a lot of great ideas that the other guy has, and I hope those go well. But don't think because we have a new president, that the pandemic is over.
Or everything's going to turn right around. It's not,
or you're going to save money.
There's going to be no 360 on this, guys. Trust me.
Yeah. You don't think you got anything in your wallet now?
Wait. For crying out loud, dude, listen to the, in Louisiana, Kanye West got 4,500 votes. That's how much people were tired of everybody else. They just, because they don't like this person, Kanye.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? He's gonna change. He would change the national anthem to "Gold Digger" or something.
Yeah, the funniest thing in the world. I read a meme the other day that said, the reason why Nevada is taking so long to count their votes is because Kanye West won Nevada, and they don't know how to tell the American people. I fucking loved it. I thought that was the greatest meme ever created.
That's so funny. Oh my God!
But anyway, guys,
I'm just glad that there's no more cardboard in my yard.
Yeah. Here's the deal: is like I'm glad it's finally over. Just get, and I really hope that everybody you get this one weekend, guys. Once this weekend's over, I don't want to see no more bitching. I don't want to see no more whining. I don't want to see no more politics on any social media. Please,
Absolutely.
guys, fucking stop it. It's so aggravating.
But for those of you who purchased Trumpy Bear, that's going to skyrocket in price due to being a collector's item now. Which is
Trumpy
really, really
Bear.
cool. So,
I didn't see that.
You never saw Trumpy Bear ads?
No, I never saw Trumpy Bear.
For 4 years, they've been coming out with Trumpy Bear.
I do. I do have the Donald Trump presidential Funko Pop though.
Oh, well, there you go. That's going to skyrocket.
It's already up to $150.
That's crazy.
Somebody's trying to buy it from us. They're like, "Hey, you want to sell it to me for $7?" I was like, "No, you want to suck my asshole?"
That's.
And then
they have differently designed lips to do that.
And then I was like, the only one I'm missing, the only one I'm missing from the 2016 candidates is Bernie Sanders. I could never find a Bernie Sanders one.
No one could ever find Bernie Sanders.
Exactly. And so I do have Hillary Clinton, and I have Donald Trump. So
which is funny is the Hillary Clinton one is very lifelike.
It is, and if you talk to it the wrong way or do something you don't want, it'll have you killed.
It'll send an email about it. There you go.
Right, it comes with a computer and a big list of emails. The Donald Trump one comes with hair dye and I
love Twitter sticker.
Right, and he has his little Twitter mark. A hashtag Donald Trump is what it should say.
And if you get the Biden one, it has a bottle of Ginkgo biloba.
Right, and of course, Bernie Sanders. Well, that one has free everything.
You know what? This is the most fun political episode we've ever had.
Yeah, I know, right? Because we really don't give a shit, guys. If y'all haven't understand that, we don't really care. I mean, we both went and
care what happens, just not care about the process at this point.
Right. We both went out and voiced our opinions on our vote, did our thing. We had to do what we had to do. It's our privilege and honor to vote. I mean, and voice our opinion on whatever. But it's just a sheer fact of, it's ludicrous and fucking just moronic. I mean, anyway, so yeah, that's our opinion. Like I said, we went and did our thing. We had to all vote. We had to do our stuff and all that good jazz. And now it's over. And let's just keep it that way. Get rid of the gloating, guys. This, either side, I don't give a shit. If either side won, it didn't matter to me. I didn't want them to fucking sit there and gloat. You know what I mean? It's just like the one side saying that the other side is childish, but then when the other side wins, they're just as childish. So it's kind of fucking stupid,
It's what politics is. That's why some people are cut out for it and some people aren't. I certainly am not. I can tell you that. So, but hey, guess what?
Hey, what?
Did you know today has been 40 years ago that Motorhead released Ace of Spades?
I do. Isn't that cool?
Man, that's weird, man. 40 years ago. Ace of Spades. I always loved that song. I always liked Motorhead. So, you're not going to, it's not like a lullaby band. You're not going to go to sleep to Motorhead by any means, but.
Speak for yourself, son.
No, it just makes me drive faster. That's what a Motorhead always did for me. But that's cool, man. It's got a little music news.
Well,
What other?
there's also a very cool thing. The the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. The live action one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the big costumes and stuff. 30 years ago came out last Friday.
Wow, dude.
30 years, bro.
Go ninja, go.
That's two now. That was two, as you just said. So.
Oh, that was two.
Or even three. I don't know. It was one of those. I think it might have been two. I don't remember. No, it had to be three. I think was it the one with the samurais in it?
Fuck, dude. I don't know. I haven't watched those movies in years.
Me either. But I'm just saying, But anyway, I actually the funny story about that movie is me and a buddy of mine. His name is Ramel. He was him and his brother Marco are and have been like family to me since we were in 6th grade. They lived down the road from us, and me and him used to walk to school together all the time. And that day that movie came out, we decided to skip school. Listen to this: walk to my grandmother's house, ask my great grandmother, ask her for some money, so we could go and see that movie in the theater right next to school. There's a mall right next to my school.
Oh, that's funny.
So we went and did all that, and we went to see that. We skipped school to see the fucking Ninja Turtle movie. And I actually messaged him yesterday and said, dude, do you realize we got in a lot of trouble 30 years ago?
That's hysterical.
He's like, 30 years already? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. 1990 was when that movie came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
1990.
Yeah. And I told my son, I said, if he's good this week at school, I am going to let him skip school Friday, and me and him are going to carry on the skipping school tradition for the Ninja Turtle movie.
Oh, that's fun.
And we'll bring him to see the movie.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I figured it'd be kind of fun, I mean, he loves the Ninja Turtles, and I don't think he's ever seen the original ones.
He'll love them because it's those movies like that. They're kind of timeless when it comes to kids,
Right. Yeah. I'm sure. I haven't watched it in quite some time. I mean, I have like the newer ones. I have the two new ones. He likes watching those, and he likes watching the cartoon, of course. But I don't think I've ever showed him the other ones.
That's so weird. Speaking of weird, popping back to music news, here's a band I thought I don't know what I thought. They disappeared for a while, and now they're back, and they got this new kind of harder album out, which is I get Foo Fighters. Are you a fan of the Foo Fighters?
Not really.
No,
but I mean, they're just kind of, to me, honestly, I'm a fan of Dave Grohl because I think what he stands for in the music world is something that more musicians should be. But as for the Foo Fighters themselves, I think they're just kind of generic. And I mean, they're okay. They have good hits, and
they got a hell of a fan base. I thought this band just kind of disappeared for a while after their last album, but now they've got this new song they just released called Shame Shame.
It's pretty good.
It was weird because I'm listening to it going, who is this? And then they were like, that's a new Foo Fighters song. I'm like, really? Because it's like, I know Foo Fighters, they consider Foo Fighters, well, they're a rock band, but it's just not usually my type of rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some good, scream vocals on it. And also I'm like,
Neat.
What in the world? This is so bizarre for this to be Foo Fighters. But they've just popped that their new albums.
Very cool.
Seeming to be, but it does really well. And all these bands now, they're all coming out with these albums because I guess, we've all had so much time on our hands. Unfortunately, I feel bad because a lot of these bands aren't going to be able to tour with them. But at least they're still keeping active. There's new music. That means new content. Everything keeps coming out. And I like to hear it. So I'm listening and watching things that I've never done before, just because of everything. So.
Right, yeah. I'm giggling because now that the election's over, so will be the pandemic. But anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. System of a Down also released 2 songs.
Yeah, I heard both of them.
I've only heard the one. I haven't heard the second one yet, and I think they're all right. They're not the greatest System of a Down songs ever, but
they're different from their last album in a way.
I'm a fan, and I'm just happy that they are putting stuff out.
Yeah. It's been 15 years, I think, since their last album release.
Yeah, it's been 15 years since they even put out music.
It's been 15 years since they put out.
Right. I mean, they're on a fucking dry spell.
But yeah, man, the songs weren't bad. One was like something about our land.
Right.
They always have a message, some sort of underlying political message in their music somewhere.
Yeah, and if you go and download their songs, I think they're like $2 a piece. The money goes towards a charity. It's nothing to do with them. They don't get any of the money from it. It all goes straight to a charity to help wherever they're from, Armenia or something like that. One of those.
Ohio.
Yeah. They're like the Ohio faction of Armenia. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's a good old Serge Tankian.
Yeah, I've seen him live. I've seen both him by his solo stuff, and I've seen System Down live.
Okay. You should know this then. You have heard the new Tool, right?
I think so.
You have not. You don't know?
I don't remember. I mean, they all sound the same to me.
Okay, well, the new Tool is out.
Okay,
and it's. I don't know.
Just say it. It's the same fucking Tool album they released like 10 years ago.
No, it's weirder, if that's possible.
Really? Okay.
The one song it's like it's a very staccato, very choppy song, and he basically says the same verse repeatedly, and then
for 45 minutes, because that's what the Tool song is.
But then in the middle of it, it's like it. I wish we could play a little snippet of it, but anyway, he goes, "Shut the fuck up," throughout the song.
Okay.
And then there's this woman, and she'll kick in with something, and then she goes, "It's actually not Tool per se. Maybe it is Tool. I don't know if it's a side project. Whatever, it doesn't matter." But he goes, "Shut the fuck up, Maynard." We'll just say it's Maynard shit.
Something Maynard put out, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so weird. You can't really jam to it. I was really trying to. It's like, yeah, okay. But it's like you're, if you want to like jam in the car and really get into a song, you're moving around a little bit. Instead, this looks like you're having a seizure because there's so many breaks in it, and you're like, I can't really do anything with this. You couldn't dance to it. You couldn't even pit to this song. You just want to stop and kind of make fun of it a little bit and go, "Shut the fuck up." It's just bizarre music. I mean, it's cool that they're doing stuff, and they've always, him especially, but that band Tool, anything Maynard's projects other than, to me, I really thought Perfect Circle was nice. Most everything is very experimental in that band. Whenever they do anything, it's like, it's not really we're putting out music. It's like we're creating something that we're just adding music to it.
Right, right.
But what a bizarre sound this new Maynard shit has, though. But if you haven't heard it, check it out. Make your own opinion of it. I don't hate it. I don't know if I like it. That's the problem. I don't know if I like it. And whatever. But yeah, there's like I said, there's good music just popping out all over the place.
Well, yeah, I mean, one of my favorite bands besides System of a Down, Mr. Bungle released a new record of all.
Yeah.
And they haven't released an album in probably about that long too.
Wow,
but they have new members. Really weird member. It took me by surprise. Like they have their new member is Scott Ian from Anthrax on guitar, Mike Patton singing, of course. Trey from Mr. Bungle and what was the other thing he did? He did Faith No More. He did a few other stuff. Trevor Dunn from the Melvins and Mr. Bungle. And then on drums, Dave Lombardo from Slayer. It's like, what
Weird.
the fuck, dude? Like, you just packed that full of, like, really great musicians. And, like, they did a live stream show, and I didn't get a chance to watch it because, well, I didn't have the extra money to pay for a live stream show. And I missed Guar because their live stream show was during the hurricane. So that was bad. I was power outages for that one, so I couldn't watch that one. Unfortunately, Guar did a whole 30th anniversary show, reunion show for their first record, and brought back all their old characters, like, you know, people that you remember from the first records and stuff. It's very cool. I saw like clips of some of the stuff, and it looked really awesome.
That's cool, man. Very, very cool.
But yeah,
Mr. Bungle. Wow.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't believe Mr. Bungle. Like, it snuck up quick, too. They were, like, advertising it for a second, and then all of a sudden, bam, here we go. Like, they started showing the people in the band, and I was like, wow, this is fucking cool. And I listened to some of the stuff, and it's heavy. It's not like the other Mr. Bungle stuff. It's a big difference.
Wow. Well, with that behind him, those musicians, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else.
Yep. Look, it's no.
It has a power all over the stage.
It's no. Shut the fuck up. But you know, it's still good.
But and some good news for somebody here.
Okay.
Trent Reznor got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm gonna give a peep to it.
Yeah. So now that motherfucker has enough money, he can give me his $20.
Right. He owes you $20 now.
He does owe me fucking $20 from like 1994. You know, motherfucker.
Come on, Trent. Pay Justin up, man. Rum Guy needs his fucking money.
Fucking something, dude.
Give him a little bit of love.
He's not aging well. He's kind of starting to look like one of the guys from the movie Grumpy Old Men.
Well, I mean, he's older than we are, dude.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on. You know, I mean, what was it, Walter Matthau? That's who he looks like, Walter Matthau.
I really hope not.
He's getting there. He's like Walter Matthau with like a goatee or a soul patch. He's weird.
Nice.
And then, who else? Somebody else really respectable who isn't aging well gave him a nice speech congratulatory speech was Iggy Pop. He was there doing that.
Dude, Iggy Pop looked like a fucking dead man in the 1970s.
I know. Now he just looks like an older guy. That's merged with a half-deflated balloon.
Yeah. Tell me Iggy Pop went up there with no clothes on, because like that's
no shirt probably.
Because that's the only way I've ever seen Iggy Pop.
Yeah, Iggy Pop it was a letdown when Iggy didn't go on stage. If he wasn't half naked or naked for some reason.
Right.
Well, hot up on stage. Those lights are hot. He's very sensitive.
Oh yeah.
Last person apparently to congratulate Trent Reznor was Joe Biden.
Oh, congratulations, Joe.
And he quoted Ariana Grande. I don't know what that's about.
I don't either. But I mean, hey, look, he's got a WAP coming for him, you know.
Hey, that's not very nice. We don't like those slang terms.
A wet ass presidency.
Oh.
It should be. You know what? I'll take that big. WAP. It stands for wild ass presidency. There you go. That's what Biden's got. And he's he's down with old Cardi B. You know, that's his girl.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go Cardi.
I guarantee you, he sat down with Cardi and did that interview and had no idea who she was.
You just sniffed her.
He he probably doesn't even know who he is at some points in his life.
Oh, but you know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, look, he did something that not only what 40. He's 46.
No, what? Oh, in president?
Yeah, not age, okay. Not age.
No, not age. No.
He's only 46, and
that's how politics ages you.
He looks terrible. No, I mean, he only think about it. I think it's 46. That shows you how much I give a shit about what happens. I mean, like, as in the election wise, but number. 46 presidents. There's only been 46 people to get that position, so he's done something that only 46 people have ever done.
That's just crazy.
It's cool. That's amazing. That's like
do you know what's really bizarre though? We've only had that many presidents, but we've had 52 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
I mean, there's priorities, right?
100%. Well, you got to think about it. Some presidents did multiple terms, guys.
That's true. That's true. Very true.
And which I also think is something that shouldn't be. I think every politician should get one term. That's it.
Hey, I don't see a problem with that.
That way, because you don't end up with these, fucking career politicians that just sit there and milk the fucking system over and over again and don't do shit about it.
I know this is going to come out a little later, but go Steelers. I hope they beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah,
good luck. Right now today, huh?
That's today. Dun, 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 dun.
Y'all are doing
the strangest football season ever.
It is. It's so weird. Like it's hard to watch.
It is a little hard to watch. Steelers are like, we're winning because we're wearing masks and hand sanitizer. And
no, they're winning because there's nobody to watch them.
That's true. I mean, there's no. It's good. They're having a great season. There's guys on the team that are doing good, and it's weird that I'm going to lose some people who really like me probably, but I never was a fan of the Patriots. I'm not a big sports guy, but I never did care for the Patriots. Basically, because I don't like. I never liked Manning.
Tom Brady, you mean?
Or Tom Brady? Yeah. See, that's how much of a sports guy I am.
This motherfucker said Manning. I'm going.
Well, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't
Me
like
neither.
Manning either. Because he does those fucking commercials. That pisses me off.
Well, I got he's a hometown kid, so I got to support him a little bit.
Oh, he's from there.
Yeah. He went to.
That explains that the Gator people accent.
Yeah, he went to school in like some little hick high school out here and shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't he have a brother?
Yeah, he played for the New York Giants.
Oh, yeah. You never hear about that guy. He's probably nicer.
No, he won the Super Bowl twice.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, not a sports guy. Go Steelers.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. And his other brother, Cooper.
He has two brothers?
Yeah, he couldn't play. He played football in high school but got injured, so he never went to the big leagues.
I thought Cooper was the fucking family dog.
No, Cooper is the older brother. And then of course his dad was Archie Manning, who is was the Saints quarterback and for years. And
no shit. And
is
then
in a Hall of Fame.
He changed his name after his famous sitcom Bunker. He used to be Archie Bunker.
Right, correct. You're right. Oh, this is so fucking hard.
Go Steelers.
So you're from up north in that
Yes,
those shitty areas out there.
Sure.
With the snow and all that good stuff.
Love it.
All right. So there was a place. I watched a documentary recently, and there is a place called Action Park, and it was in New Jersey.
Okay.
And it was known for being the most insane amusement park ever to be created, because the band who created this created it where it was basically an enter at your own risk and do what you want to do kind of thing.
Really?
Yes. And it was up for years and years. He had no insurance. He made a fake he made up a fake insurance company for it. I think 5 people out of all the years there died at the park for the different things. You really need to watch this. It's called Action Park. You got to watch this documentary. It's actually very good. It's crazy as fuck. Like the Headbangers Ball recorded from there at one point. I was
going to ask you, when did it close? Do you know?
I think it closed in the mid-90s.
I'm going to say, because I just pulled it up on the computer, and I'm like, I've been on the Alpine Slide. I think I was there.
Yeah, the Alpine Slide was a thing that they used that was basically a concrete luge.
It's a pipe.
It's a luge. A concrete luge that the little cart that you sat on, they said that sometimes the brakes on the carts wouldn't work because what you do is you kind of pull back to
stick.
slow down and let go forward to go fast.
Yeah. There's a lot of these alpine slides in different areas up north, though. But I really believe I've been at Action Park.
Well, you would know because there was two sides. There was actually there's
The
three.
water park side?
There's a water park side, and then there's the fucking road slide. They called it the motor side, and then there was like something else.
Yeah, because they had a wave pool,
Yes.
I think.
Yes,
a
they
big
did.
wave pool. And when we went there, it was like a week after it got closed down because somebody drowned.
There you go. Yeah, 2 people drowned in that wave pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
And they said the reason why that is too is because it's a freshwater wave pool, so there's no buoyancy in the wave, so
Right.
people wouldn't float up. They said they had to turn off the waves every like hour, just to make sure there was no bodies in the water that they missed.
Yeah, it was. Well, there was a lot of parks back then like that. I actually always thought parks like that were amazing because I have been there. I know I have now. But my parents used to take me to lots of amusement parks, small ones. There would be I'd go to Idlewild, Conneaut, Kennywood, this one here, King's Dominion, all these little tiny parks up north. Well, on a weekend trip, if my dad had a couple of days off, we would go camping or something and go to a little amusement park or something just to
Right.
spend some time together. But yeah, man, some of those parks, well, there's one now. It's an amazing park. It's in Valdosta, Georgia. It's called Wild Adventures. If you've never been there, you should definitely go. But the guy that started it loved amusement parks so bad. He's some sort of multi-million, billion, gazillionaire. And he took things he liked from all the parks he's ever went to and recreated them in one spot.
That's cool.
And there's the most killer zoo I've ever been to at Wild Adventures. Your son would love it. If you ever get a chance to go up to Valdosta, Georgia, short drive up, I think at Valdosta, Georgia should only take you maybe 3.5 hours, maybe
That's not
4
too bad.
hours total. Go there, and you can check online. A lot of times they're sponsored by Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola or something like that, and you can get half-price tickets or buy one get one free tickets. Plus, if you buy a ticket or get a ticket for the day, it's good for 2 days. And they also have a water park now and a concert series, which you would find absolutely bizarre because
Nice.
last time I was there, they had the lineup was something like. No, this is weird. It was a couple years ago, quite a few years ago since I've been there. But they had Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire. Okay, that's country. All right, that's for some people, not for all people. Then they had who did they have? It was like a metal band. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember who it was. It was somebody big at the time. It had been like Wasp or somebody. It was like a metal band was playing. Another hard rock band, a polka band. It's the most bizarre, eclectic group of musicians you'd ever see on a stage. And they would throw it. It didn't matter who it was. These artists didn't go together. They would have stuck Kenny Rogers with Anthrax. It's just a really weird day to be at the park.
Sounds like something I would be doing. Like if I was booking the shows,
Yeah, and I really think you guys would like it. And there's it's a very family fun thing. And then they've got an ice skating rink there, so you could do your ice skating again that you liked with your kid.
Yeah,
and then
fun.
at Halloween they have a miniature version of Halloween Horror Nights. And they turn the entire park into a haunted park. And then they have a horror ice show, which is really, really, really cool.
I'm all about horror night shows.
Well, yeah,
That's what it sounded like you said. He's like,
horror. Horror.
yeah, they turned the whole park into a mini like horror night. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there's red lights everywhere.
Yeah, it's a red light district, boys and girls.
But yeah, man, that'd be a great park for you guys to go. But I'm glad possibly then the adventure park here that we were talking about kind of closed down then because you wouldn't want to take your kid there to get all banged up. Because I flew off the Alpine Slide. I don't think it was there. I think it was at Seven Springs in Pennsylvania that I flew off the Alpine Slide because it did get out of control. Because
Well-
you just want to go fast, right?
Well, you would have known and remembered if you fall off this one, because they said that it was bad. Like if you fell off this one, you either ended up with like a rock smashing your brains out, or
Oh, I broke when I fell off. I broke my rib and my lower arm.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So like this gentleman, the first death at that park was a gentleman who flew off and hit his head on rocks that weren't moved, like big boulders. Yeah, yeah. So you got to watch that fucking documentary, dude. It was insanity. They had a fucking a loop-de-loop water slide.
Wow. So Action Park documentary on the History Channel. That's where we need to check it out.
It's not on the History Channel. At least I don't think it is. I don't know if it's on the History Channel, but I did watch it on HBO something. HBO,
okay.
HBO
well,
Max
somewhere
or
out there.
something.
We just gotta find.
Just look it up.
Park.
Action Park documentary. It's awesome. It's really good.
Cool.
That's what I watched recently. I started watching fucking Supergirl because I need to catch up with the rest of the crap.
Right.
That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's still kind of.
I actually only seen one episode of Supergirl, and then there's that other one with the girl in it. Was it like the Star Girl or something like that? That's on TV now.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just saw an episode. I was like, what is this? This is weird.
Yeah, Supergirl kind of throws me off a little bit. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite DC
Spandex wearing
DC shows, you know.
Gotcha.
But it's okay. At least as of now, I'm only in season 1. You know, I mean, it might get better as it goes on, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it.
Apparently, speaking of TV shows and entertainment that way, Wilmington, there was they're not really talking about it. There was some sort of accident on the Scream movie site.
Oh man, that's not good.
So, we just heard about that. So, I don't know if somebody got injured, but they've suspended production temporarily due to not a COVID-related incident. It was just some sort of accident.
Well, that's not good. I don't like to hear those kind of things.
And then a week prior to it, in the house beside where they were shooting, because it's a part of a residential district, they had to suspend filming for a day because 2 people got shot.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there was a double murder in one of the homes. I think they caught the guy, finally did it, but yeah, so they had to shut everything down because everything, of course, was taped off. And
Yeah, of course.
crime scene shit and
Right,
that sort of thing.
right. Well, that's great. Let's not leave the show with a bad note. Let's think of something that we should talk about before we leave, because murder and death.
Oh yeah, there's that.
It's
Yeah.
not a really good ending.
Well, it's it's fall time. You've got major plans for holidays coming up.
No.
All right. Well, there you have it.
No, I don't have any plans for the holidays other than whatever family shit that I have to do with my wife's family.
Okay.
My brother-in-law is getting married next Tuesday,
Oh, congratulations to him.
so I'll be doing that.
Nice. You know what would be the perfect gift to get him?
Anal beads.
Well, I mean that's an accessory, I guess. I guess you could
I don't
go that
know.
way.
I'm just throwing
But it
stuff
would be a
out there.
great accessory with an MHOG T-shirt from T Public.
Yeah. You know, he could do that if he goes and buys his own. And there you go, guys. There you go.
And just tossing out anal beads.
Yeah. Go get yourself.
It is New Orleans. They throw beads everywhere.
Yeah,
so-
not those kind of hope. God damn, can you imagine? Hey, throw me something, and you grab it, and it's like, oh, what is
Can I just
this?
get some clear ones? Because
This
all I
is-
can find is gold, green, and purple. What the fuck?
This is terrible. Anyway, go check out our T Public site and get yourself some mask shirts, cups,
Made of
koozies, whatever the fuck you want. There's all kind of stuff. I don't think there's anal beads on there, but God only knows. Maybe one day they might be. Who knows? But that site, you get all kind of good
God
stuff.
forbid you mistype and put anal bees, because that would be really painful.
Oh man.
asshole murder hornets.
There you go. That's the next thing for 2020. But yeah. So yeah, please go get something from us, and please don't be ashamed to send us something to
send some art in.
MHOGbooking@gmail. That's our email. Send us some art in, and I will definitely put it on the TeePublic site for a week for anyone who wants to make a T-shirt for themselves. And
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So anything you want, it doesn't matter. We're pretty open to that, as long as it's not, obscene and we can't actually put it up on the site.
If your kid can't wear it, or anybody's kid can't wear it, don't send it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just because the site won't let us put it up. Right, I mean, it's not us. Hey,
right. I'm fine with a tattoo of us on someone's butt cheek on a T-shirt. That's fine.
Right.
But they won't let us do that. So.
Yeah. So there's that. There's this. There's that. I think we're good. Rum's got a new show he's doing.
Yeah. Doing that. Drops. It should have already dropped by now by the time this comes out, but it dropped November 10th.
Nice.
So
go check it out.
Paranormal Conclave. It's on Spotify and Anchor.fm and a bunch of other places. So
which we are probably going to move to Anchor. It depends on if they can work out a thing with us, and if they did, then we're on Anchor now.
So yeah, it'll be it's an amazing beginning to a new season and new year coming up.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. God, Jesus, let something be easier for. Can we all just get? This is what I want. I want all of us to get along, and I want all of us to be able to go outside. That's all.
Outside, have a beer.
I want to be able. I want
to be able to hug people.
Yeah, right.
Start randomly hugging people.
Right. I want to be the. Let's be the serial huggers.
Serial huggers. It sounds like a kid show, but like they're serial killers, but they just hug people.
No, that sounds like a pedo show. But anyway,
they drive around a van,
jump out,
candy and hugs.
Yeah. Oh God, free hugs. Oh,
if this van's a rockin', we've got candy.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Don't put mouth hugs on there because that's terrible.
No mouth hugs. No.
Oof. People these days. Yeah. So I don't know. I got to go take my kid to his photo shoot today.
Oh, a little model in the.
Nah, it's Christmas photos.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin does work with another photographer, and they swap. Like Caitlin will take pictures of her family, and she'll take pictures of ours.
Oh, that's nice.
So Caitlin's out taking photos somewhere, God only knows where, and Adam's coming to grab me and Wayne, and we're gonna go get his pictures done.
Super.
We're gonna look like the new age couple.
The nice couple. The new age couple. with your son.
Right. But I mean, the girl knows who Caitlin is, so it's gonna be funny. Like we're gonna walk up.
I'd go up holding hands.
Two dudes and a little guy.
Yeah.
That sounds like a TV show. That sounds like a horrible movie. That sounds like something that America's Most Wanted will be fucking posting up pretty soon. How we go from death to pedos now? This is crazy. Like
I don't know. You took it there. That's all I'm saying.
I did not take it to pedophiles.
Actually, you did.
I just mentioned,
rewind and we can prove that.
I just mentioned the word pedophile because of what you said.
How it went there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
So,
man,
all right.
fuck.
But on that note.
Yeah, on that note, that's good stuff. I don't think I have anything else to say.
No, I think it's been a good episode. We've covered everything from murder to anal beads to pedos to politics.
Yeah, Babylon's booking again. We're live. We're doing shows now.
Oh, there you go. So check out Babylon. Go to our website, Babylon's website, all the Facebook things. Check out when those dates will be coming up. So that's good. Good news.
Yep. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, look out for all our new guests and stuff. We got a bunch of return guests coming. We got a bunch of new people coming. Not nude people, but new people coming.
We could have nude people. You don't know.
Yeah, and they could be coming.
Anticipate.
So anticipate a bunch of cool shit. And thank you guys for joining us. And I'm done running at the mouth. So I was your host, Wayne.
And I am the Rum Guy.
And remember, boys and girls, to keep it! What?
Pedal.
Come say it! Keep it!
Keep it pedal.
Pedal! Metal!
Pedal.
Metal! Metal! There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Adieu, adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.
Get the fuck out!
Okay then. That's it.